So hey Alex, we are here at Buchler and Friends, and you're here with AMMT, right?
Yeah, so here with AMMT, this is kind of a offshoot of WMD. So we are a new company, and we are taking over for doing the Metron and the drums. So we're here showing our new hi-hat module.
Because we saw you at Super Booth last year, and it was like really kind of early days, right? So
Yeah.
where are you kind of now? How's it going, basically?
Yeah, totally. Yeah, so we're still figuring it out. It was very fresh at Super Booth, but we were really excited to let everybody know that we're coming back. We're doing these things. So yeah, William is going to continue doing WMD, and he's got the mixer. He's going to do a new mixer, and he's got some new modules coming out, including a new digital VCA. And then AMMT is taking over, like I said, the sequencer and the drums, and things are going really good. We're just kind of slow moving. We're figuring out our manufacturing and just getting this module done. But this module, the hardware's finished. We've got the production prototypes like approved. We just got to figure out a few more of the creative things and build up the sample pack and things like that, but then we'll be ready to release. So we're hoping to go for like the next couple months.
Sweet. So yeah, let's have a look at it, because this is your hi-hat module, right?
Yeah, so this is the hi-hat. It's basically a dual sample player with an interface that's really designed around creating the best possible hi-hat sounds, and then let you have some fun with some cool modulation as well. So if you go over to we have this blend knob here. If you go over to the B side, this is going to be all the samples that we include. And so we're just going to start out with like a 909 style hi-hat, and then as you go over here, you blend into the user side, and this is 8 banks of 16 samples that are going to be saved on an SD card. And so on the user side, you've got a surface knob here, so you can control what hi-hat or what sound, what sample you're going to hear. We've got a bunch of weird stuff in here. We've got just release. We've got pitch. And then over here we have these 2 assignable knobs. And so on this side we have a balance knob, so you can control how loud the closed versus the open side is. So that way you can just normalize all your samples before you put them in here. And then you can control the balance here with this knob, so you can mix in there. And then if you go over here, we've got a release offset, so you can make your closed sound much shorter than your open sound. So if you just really need to dial in some slop, you can do that. And then on the right side, we've got a high pass filter, so you can just dial it into the mix. So I like to leave it on there. And then on this side, we've got everything for the sample B side. So we can go over to this side of the switch, and this knob becomes surface. So these will be the baked in samples. We're still working on what's all going to be included on this side. But we'll have some nice sounds. We'll have some, traditional hi-hats, analog hi-hats, and then we'll have some more like shaker, techno kind of stuff. We go into the middle of the knob, and now this becomes pitch for that side. And then if we go to the right-hand side, we now have a low-pass filter. So again, you can just really dial in where you want to fit it into the mix. And then you can mix those 2 together. And then with CV, you can get some kind of crazy stuff. So right now I have CV running into the surface A and the pitch of surface A. And so I have CV disabled with this switch. So once I turn on the CV, you can hear stuff start to move around. So the idea is to be able to kind of get like a little bit more of a texture in this side with the CV, and then just go straight back to a bread and butter hi-hat at all times. Kind of introduce it a little bit in the middle, and just kind of have some weird stuff happening in the background of your nice hi-hat sound. So again, you just switch the banks with the buttons here. We've got some like Latin percussion in this bank, and then some weird like synth sounds in this side. But then yeah, we've got this switch here, so if you're going kind of crazy with modulation, you can just turn it off right there. You don't have to unplug anything or have an external switch. So it's just kind of a nice continuation of that.
Kind of quite a nice performance feature as well, switching on and off.
Yeah, exactly.
Modulation.
It's just one of those features that was kind of a happy accident how it came about, but we figured it was a really nice performance feature. And we were always just like ripping out CVs to turn them on and off. So that's kind of how we ended up making that just a little bit more performative. And then yeah, again, like the this is the new look. So we showed the Metron at Super Booth with the new white displays, the white buttons, and then the blue lines. Just really love the aesthetic that we're doing right now. And then the hi-hat module is going to be called Clutch, so it's got a name now. And this is the final panel, so this is what it's going to look like.
Brilliant. So you said you're kind of hoping for a couple of months, like the next 2 or 3 months.
Yeah.
I guess in price is kind of to be confirmed, right?
Yeah, price is to be confirmed. I think right now we're looking around like $399.
Brilliant. Well, Alex, thanks very much for speaking to us.
Thank you so much, and yeah, have a great show.